Welcome back. In the last part, we have discussed some of the key functions that a reference management software can perform. We have also discussed about how to install this software manually in our system. Now, I will walk you through and complete the installation process. Then we will use the software. Okay. The last part we stopped here. We need to have a Microsoft account. We need to create an account. That may be a new email ID, or you can create Microsoft account using your existing email ID. If you notice, I have used my Gmail ID to create a Microsoft Office account. Then once we feed in the credentials, we will prompt for this Mendeley site plugin. So this plugin gives us the interface between Mendeley software and Microsoft Word. So here we need to click get it now. Once we do that, then we will be taken to this particular page. Here we must click open in Word. Before doing that, we must close all our Word documents. Only then this plugin gets installed. The moment we click open in Word, then it will ask for open. You may choose to tick this box and click open. After that, you would prompt for do you want to open this file? We have to select yes. Once we select yes, you will be taken to this particular page. Here, please click enable editing. So after clicking this, our Mendeley library, whatever we have in our software, it appears here. So we can see the additional window opening within our Word document. Mendeley site, that is the name of the plugin. Once all this process is over, you can close your Word, this particular Word document. Then open a new Word document in which you want to work with your Mendeley, especially for inserting citations. Okay. The moment we open the new Word document, go to this references tab. Under this references tab, you can see this Mendeley site icon. When you can see this icon, then it indicates that we have successfully installed Mendeley site plugin for Microsoft Office Word. Okay, we will now open our software and see some of the functions which this can perform for us. As we discussed earlier, this reference management software can help us to collect e-resources, organize our e-resources which are in our laptop. Then we can read and maintain notes in our PDF file within this Mendeley reference management software. Finally, the most important thing is we can cite all our e-resources and we can generate bibliography. Then not only that, we can also collaborate with our colleagues. We can collaborate with our uh, research scholars, our students, and our guides. We will open the software and demonstrate some of these key functions of a reference management software. Okay. So this is my Mendeley software installed in the system. In the last session, we have seen I have created a new collection and named it as IHE underscore session. I will just click that. That particular folder is not having any resources. So we'll see how this Mendeley reference management software helps us to organize all our e-resources. I have some of my articles downloaded and saved in my desktop. Okay, and I have them in this particular folder. I have named the folder as IHE underscore articles. I will open the folder. Okay, this particular folder is having 9 PDF files. You can see the name of the files. One file is titled Core 1999. Then the next one talks about corporate governance and firm performance. Then here you can see one PDF file, the name Kaplan 1995. Then at the last you can see one file named risks hyphen 10 hyphen 00176 version 2. So whenever we download articles from any online sources or any databases, the file name we don't have any control. By default, whatever is the file name, the PDF file gets saved in our system. So as researcher, we keep on downloading so many articles. We save in our system. Then sometimes we forget where we have saved the files and we'll be keep on searching again and again. In some cases, some of us, what we will think is, okay, first let me rename all these PDF files so that it will be easy for me to know what is the article, then open that and read. So we will be spending a lot of time in renaming these files. So now I have discussed about two problems. One is we will forget where we have saved our PDF files. Next, we will be spending a lot of time in renaming those files. So this reference management software helps us to overcome these two problems. Now what I will do is, I want these 9 articles into my Mendeley software because I want to use these 9 articles in my research paper. I want to cite them in my research paper. So the purpose is here. Now I want these 9 articles in my Mendeley software. Now how to bring that into the software? We'll go to the software. Already I said I want all these articles under this particular folder IHE underscore session. Once we have that, go to this file, go to add new, go to add new, click that, add new, files from computer, files from computer, then locate the folder. My articles are available in the folder named IHE underscore articles and the location is my desktop. First, I will select the desktop, then IHE articles, then I will select all the articles and click open. I'll repeat the steps. Go to the software. You can create your own folder to have these articles. Let us say you are working on a particular paper where you have articles that need to be cited in that paper. Then you can create a folder under collections and have these articles in one particular location. So my folder is IHE underscore session. I want to bring that 9 articles in my desktop to my Mendeley library. Click add new, files from computer, locate the folder, it is in the desktop, IHE underscore articles, open the folder, select all the articles, click open. The moment we click this open, all these 9 articles are being imported into my Mendeley software. Okay, yes. So all the articles, all the 9 articles, they are here. Now look at how the software has arranged for us. We can close this. Here is a close icon. We can close this. We have 9 articles. And the software identified the metadata from the PDF files and organized all the 9 articles as displayed here. First, we have the author names, then here, title of the article, the journal, the source in which it got published. It may be a journal. In our case, all are research articles, so journal names are displayed. It may be book chapter. Then we will have the title of the book, and for some of the sources, we may not get this entry. Under such conditions, we need to do it manually. Okay, then we have the time in which we brought the article into Mendeley library. At the last, we can see one download arrow. When we click that, the PDF file gets downloaded, gets synced into our Mendeley library. So I have clicked the article. The article is being opened here. Then to go back, I need to click this library. So like this, we can swap between the library and our article. Then I will click the next article, and the next article also will get downloaded and it will open here itself. So just this is the one time process. Just we need to click and the article gets downloaded and it will be opened here. Okay, that depends on the net that depends on our internet connectivity as well as the speed. Okay, okay, it is getting downloaded. It has to. Okay, so the first function is mentally helps us to organize all our e-resources in one place. The moment our PDF file gets opened, we can also read the PDF. We can open the PDF file here itself. We can read, we can highlight, we can add comments, we can take notes, we can copy and paste somewhere else. Okay, so that functionality is provided by the software. Okay, in my case, maybe the network connectivity is slow, and that's why the file it is not getting downloaded. It may take some time. Whatever the action we perform in our software, it gets reflected in our online account which we created at the beginning. Here you can see this sync icon. Whenever there is an internet connectivity, the sync is done automatically and the changes gets reflected there in our online account. Similarly, when we do some changes in the online account, that changes gets incorporated into our software in the system also. So this sync function, it syncs the changes which we do in the software as well as the changes which we do online. Okay, right. For time being, I will close this also and I will move to my library. Okay, as already discussed, here the source name is missing. When we click this download arrow, the PDF file gets opened here, and from the PDF file we can know what is the source, what is the name of the journal in which this article got published. So like that, whatever may be the missing value, those values can be copied and pasted manually. Okay, so here when we click a single entry, any entry, when we click an entry, then we can see one additional window that is having the metadata. So the PDF file is not opening. So here at the right side of the screen, we will have one more additional window which has the details about our PDF files. So this is how we can fill the entry manually. There are chances that our Mendeley software may fail to capture the information automatically. Under such cases, we need to read the details manually after opening the PDF. Okay. Now, let us say we have one book, maybe it got printed long back. Either the PDF file is not available or the reference is not available for the book. Under such conditions, we can add the reference manually. To do that, we have to click this add new icon, then click add entry manually. We need to feed in the reference type. Mendeley supports these many reference types. Our reference type may be a bill, a book, book section, case, journal article, magazine, newspaper article, working paper, it may be a thesis, it may be a web page. So first, we need to specify the reference type. In our case, let us say it is a book. The moment we selected the book, then these details appear. We need to give the title of the book. We need to give the author name. If more than one author, then we need to click add another author. Then the year in which the book got published. Then number of pages. If there is any volume, then volume. If there is any edition we have to specify. If there are editors for the book, then we need to give the editor's name. Then usually the books will carry the publisher information, especially city and publisher. If that is, if the city name is not available, don't worry, leave it. But the case which we are discussing is very old book, definitely publisher name and city must be available. Just fill in the details and finally select this add entry. So this is how we can add any entry manually, and that entry appears here within our library. Okay, so this software helps us to organize all our PDF files in one place. We can also add any entry manually, and we can also uh, read, take notes, add comments and highlight within this library. Okay, we will move on to next use of this reference management software, which is citing in our research work. I will open a Word document. I will give a title. Let us say we are working on the review of literature section of our paper. Let us assume review of literature. Let us say we are working on the review of literature section, and in my case it is taking time for this article to be downloaded. We have clicked 3 articles earlier, and you can see a tick mark. That means we have a PDF file associated with this particular entry. When we keep the cursor here, we can see the details associated with the particular entry. This entry is a journal article, and we have the title of the article, then the author names, then the journal name Cogent Business and Management 2023, volume number 10, issue number 2. If we click here, we will see the complete details of the journal entry. In this case also, the Mendeley has failed to capture the information related to page numbers. We can double click on the entry. The PDF file will get open here. Then we can scroll down. We can see the page number. In this case, there are chances that this article is in press Otherwise, we need to scroll down and see the page number if it is available. I am scrolling down to see if the page numbers are available. Yes, 1 to 23. Then we can click on the details here. Then fill the page number 1 to 20. The moment we close this, whatever the changes we made here, it gets updated automatically. Here you can see a close icon. We can close that. We want to see the information of this article. Here you can see the info icon. Yes. Okay. I am closing both the info as well as the article. Going back. So this is our library. And all the articles that we have added will appear in the all references section. So this references section, it brings all the articles that I have in different folders. In our case, we are discussing about the articles which is in IHE underscore session folder. I will click that. We have the articles. Now let us see how to insert citations. I will open the Word document. As mentioned, let us say we are doing our review of literature. Let us assume we are reading this particular article. I will double click and open the PDF file. Okay. Scroll down. We'll read the abstract. First, let us look at the objective of the study. The objective is mentioned here. We can select and we can highlight also. We can highlight with any color. I will highlight. Okay. Because of this screen resolution, the color may not be visible to you, but it is highlighted. Here we can see the icons available. So this icon will add comment. We can insert comment. Then we can copy and take notes here. This annotation, if we click annotations here, then we can have all our notes. Okay. This notebook also we can copy paste and maintain notes, or we can write our notes in the article itself. Okay, these are some of the options available. I'll close this info section. Okay, the purpose of the study is to examine the relationship between corporate governance and corporate social responsibility, as well as their effect on performance of manufacturing firms via corporate image. That is the objective. And the authors achieved this objective by collecting responses from 328 executives of selected manufacturing firms in Ghana. Then they have used AMAS and process macro to analyze, and finally they found that corporate governance has a high tendency to catalyze CSR performance. So this information, if you feel is sufficient enough for our review section, yes, we can include this in the review. Let us open the Word document. If needed, we can copy, but copy paste is not advisable. We have to read, understand, and type in our own words. Okay, we will type in our own words. We'll go to the Word document. First, we need to say who are the authors. Usually, our review starts with author name and year. This is the article which we are reading, Rippling Effect of Corporate Governance. And the authors are Clinum Corbla Lady and Enya Amiza. We will insert. Go to the word. Keep the cursor at the place where you want to insert the citation. Then go to References tab. Under References tab, click Mentally Cite. Once we click Mentally Cite, all the articles associated with our software gets opened here. We'll wait for the articles to load. Sometimes it may ask us to log in, which we need to do. So access references. from your Mendeley library. These are the options available. We'll click get started. Yes, it will prompt for logging in. I'm giving my email ID, the credentials, gmail.com. Continue. Then give the password. Whatever the article we have, it is reflecting here. We are reading this article, rippling effect of corporate governance. We will select that article by clicking this icon, this box. Once we click, then this insert citation option gets enabled. We will click that. We'll click that. Okay. So we have the author name. We have not copy pasted the author names. We have used Mendeley and inserted the author names. So Lady and Amiza 2023 conducted a study to examine the relationship between corporate governance and corporate social responsibility using a sample of, what is the sample size? We can look at the article. Using a sample of, I believe 328 top executives, 328 top executives, the authors find that there is a relationship between corporate governance and corporate social responsibility. So we can paraphrase, we can write in our own language, take care of the grammar, other things. Okay, so we have completed our first review. So this review, what are the information that you wanted to include as a researcher, you are deciding. So if you want to talk about the country, let us say you find that none of this relationship is tested in Indian context, then you will bring in the country in which the study has been undertaken. In this case, it is Ghana. And if you want to bring a new sophisticated software package to analyze the relationships, this particular authors have used AMOS and process macro. If you are using some other advanced sophisticated softwares and you want to highlight that in your research, that is how your research is different, then you will talk about the software packages used also. Suppose these people they have used different sample, especially top executives, and if your study is using some other samples instead of top executives, if you are using employees only, then we can highlight that. So what are the elements that to be added in the review is determined by the researcher. Okay, in our case we have inserted one citation. Next, we will move on to the next paper. We will go to the library. Then we will open this particular article. We will double click. Yes, we are reading this article. Let us look at the objective. We look at the methodology and the findings. For time being, I'll just copy paste the content. Copy paste this. I will copy this. Copy. Then I will paste here. Right, then we will do this alignments, everything. Okay, for time being, please do not worry about this plagiarism and other things. We need to paraphrase this. Okay, keep the cursor in the place where you want to insert the citation. Here at the beginning, from which article we have copied? We have copied from corporate governance and firms financial performance in the UK. I will select that and click insert. then inserted, then check the grammar, paraphrase, do all those things. Okay. We have inserted two entries. Let us assume while reading the articles, we have found that more than one authors, more than one authors established the same findings. Let us assume the finding is there is there is a positive relationship between positive relationship between corporate governance and firms financial performance performance. Let us assume this finding is reported by this article. I have selected this article and one another article. We'll click insert citation. Insert. This is how we have to include. We can include multiple citations using reference management software. How do we know that there is a positive relationship, and how do we know that these articles have reported? While reading the article, we can create tags within Mendeley. I'll tell that. So let us say we are reading this article, and in this article we have found that there is a positive relationship between corporate governance and firm performance. In the info section of the article, there is one option called tags, T-A-G-S. Click that tags. In the tags, we can write CG firm performance relationship. This is the tag. I've given the tag. At later stage, when we are trying to insert, if we just specify the tag name, we will have all the articles which has the tag name. This tag name is the unique word that we give to any particular reference which has a particular relationship, a sample size, a country, a variable, a methodology, anything. We can give a tag which we must remember. So whenever we are trying to insert the citation, we just type in the keyword, all those articles will appear, then we can click all of them and insert as a multiple citation. Okay, this keyword option is called as tags. Without reading, we cannot bring in such relationships. Just for assumption purpose I have, or just for demonstration purpose I have done this. Okay, now let us assume we have completed our um, entire article. After completing our article, what we'll do, we will insert the references. Maybe we can format it. So keep the cursor at the end, or keep the cursor at the place where you want to insert your references. Here you can see three dots. Go to these three dots, click that three dots, then click insert bibliography, then click continue. Yes, so bibliography, or sorry, the references is inserted. You can see these are the 2, 4, 5 articles which were inserted, and the references are generated automatically by a single click. Now we will be wondering what is the citation style. The default citation style is APA style in Mendeley. Go to, if you want to change the style, go to citation settings. Here, go to citation settings, then click change citation style. Let us say we are working with IEEE style, then click IEEE, then click update citation style, then all this gets updated. You can see the numbers. The management scholars will be using APA style. I will change the style. So change citation style, American Psychological Association 7 style, select that and click update. So this is how we can change or swap between different citation styles in a single click. Okay. Here you may look at one more issue. The author names, especially whenever we are introducing as a subject, it should not appear within the brackets. Then we will lose the readability. So we need to edit that. How to edit that? Click this references. Click references. Now copy the author name alone. Copy the author. Don't cut. We are only copying. Select Lady Ameza to here. Just copy. Look at this area. Look at this area. The moment I keep the cursor in the citation, there will be a pop-up here. Okay, I will keep the cursor now. I have already copied. I will keep the cursor again. You can see, select below to edit or manually overwrite. I will select that entry. Once I select the entry, here we have some options. One is suppress author. Suppress the author. Then select save changes. Save changes. Then the author name is suppressed. I have already copied the author name. I will paste that and do some formatting. This is how we need to edit the citation as and when required. In this case, it is not needed. We have inserted the citation as a non-integrated reference. Non-integrated reference usually appears within the bracket, but whenever we are using as a subject, we need to edit. In this case, I will copy here and as well as copy that, then select, then suppress author, save changes, paste the author name which I have copied. So this is how we can edit the citations. So we have completed how this reference management software can be used to insert citation, to edit citation, and to generate bibliography. In a click of a mouse, we can also swap between different citation styles. There is one another option under Mendeley which helps us to search articles online and bringing them into Mendeley. Quickly we will see that. Now go to this tools. Already we have installed this Mendeley web importer in my browser. So I will open my browser. This is my browser. Already I have the web importer plugin added. You can see this Mendeley icon. I will go to Google Scholar, scholar.google.com. My search keyword is corporate governance and firm performance. Corporate governance and firm performance is my keyword. Articles are appearing here. We have some filtering options. You can enable that. Once you are in the database or in a web page, click this Mendeley web importer icon here. It may prompt for signing in. If it prompts, please sign into your Mendeley account again. It's taking some time. Yes, already signed in. Now whatever the article is appearing here, it gets displayed within our Mendeley web importer. Now whichever article you want to download, just select those articles and click save to library. Okay, now here you can see the articles. Whatever is appearing in the Google Scholar, the articles are listed within our Mendeley web importer. By default it is saving in my library. I want to save in IHE folder, IHE session. I have selected that. I have selected that. I will select this. Okay. IHE selection is selected. I am interested in this first article. I am interested in this third article. I am also interested in this article. Among the three articles selected, I will select this also, four article. Among the four articles selected, two of them are having a PDF file associated with them. You can see that means the PDF is freely available, open access. For the first two references, we don't have access to the PDF file. We will get only the references and all the details associated with that particular entry, including if abstract is also present. Okay, so we have selected four references. Then click this add. Click this add. The moment we click, some process is going on, and this references, it is already saying tick reference, reference, then come down, reference along with the PDF, reference along with the PDF. Here we have one option, view library. We can click that. This is our online account. Now the online account gets synced. What is our folder? Our folder is IHE underscore session. Here is the folder, and these are the latest articles which we have added. These four: Bhavan R. Rajagopal, Bhagat, Brown, Butt. These four articles. I will sync this. Among the four, these two are having a PDF file associated with them. So we have downloaded the PDF file also. In a short while, this will be available. Then for one another entry also, we have the PDF file associated. Once this sync is done, we can go to our desktop, that is our software. Then go to the folder. We are in the IHE session folder. I will close this info. It is syncing automatically. Now you can see the four new entries added. You can look at the time: 6:24, 6:24, 6:24, 6:24. These are the latest entry which we have downloaded directly from Google Scholar. We have not stored the articles anywhere in our laptop, but directly into our Mendeley account. So this is how the reference management software is helpful in downloading the articles. Okay, so we have seen the key functions which a reference management software will do for us. One is organizing or managing all our e-resources in a single place. It also helps us to take notes, highlight, add comments. It helps us to download articles directly from research databases like research, Google Scholar or EBSCO or any databases wherever we have access. Then finally, it helps us to insert citation, edit citation, and generate bibliography. Okay, so these are some of the key functions with which we can perform using a reference management software. I hope the session was useful. There are a lot of online resources. Definitely, you can learn at your own pace. At this point in time, I like to thank the organizers of this FDP, especially the Institute of Home Economics, for giving me this opportunity to interact with learned audience. Thank you very much.